Yeah, it's that time again. World's greatest living artist, guys. Jose Trujillo. Man, I love my name. It sounds like it's going to be like, it's going to be big. Beyond my dreams. I'm going to do a little demo, guys, for you, because I know some people are like, dude, you got to do a demo. And I know I have to do a demo. Sometimes I'm like, should I do a demo? Should I not do a demo? Should I do a little some? So I'm going to show you guys a little demo of the awesomeness here. Got my Starbucks on. Yeah. What's that guy's name? Schultz? Is it Howard Schultz or something like that? That dude better give me some Starbucks if we ever meet, or when we meet. I think that's his name. Always talking about Starbucks. And you know what? I used to dislike Starbucks. I dislike it so much. But I don't know. Became addicted to it. Became addicted. No, I've always been a coffee drinker. I used to play. Those of you who don't know, I used to be a musician. Not anything, major. Just a pretty mediocre local musician. And but I used to like recording, so that's where I picked up the habit of drinking coffee. We used to record long nights, and that's why I was like, oh man, I gotta record. Yeah, coffee time. Thank you guys for joining me. I just finished this little piece right here. Pure magic. And I'm going to do I'm going to show you guys a little painting here I'm going to do, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys are ready for it. Let's do this. We can do this. Bam. All right, let me move this over here. Thank you so much, Jolly. Hi, how's it going, Shanaz? I hope everybody's being productive today, okay? If you ain't being productive, something's going on, guys. And by the way, being productive is also kicking it here with me, That's totally productive. You guys are having some awesome time here. Maybe I don't know, maybe learning a thing or two, or learning what not to do, as I like to say, because it's impossible to learn everything. Sometimes we unlearn stuff. Sometimes they're like, dude, I don't like what Jose is doing right there, I'm going to start outlining with red here so that we can do a little water scene with awesomeness. It has to have awesomeness, okay? Now, if you guys have ever tried tinting the canvas, which means you paint red first, you let it dry, and then sometimes you don't have to let it dry, but I like to let it dry. And then you come back and paint. Whatever seeps through in the back, the red, it looks really cool, okay? That's one of the reasons I like to sometimes draw with certain colors, as opposed to just black outlines. Because I know some stuff is going to seep through. And that makes it totally awesome. Alright, here we go. Let's make some of this happen. And then some purple! Bam, 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 bam! Yeah. See, that's how it's done. The whole thing is to keep moving. This is something no one taught me. I assume that because every time I went to try to learn how to paint with someone, like try to shadow someone, or I always saw the people going like you get the right color, and then God, man, I want it now. Not 10 days from now, not 2 weeks from now. And then I started paying attention to the Impressionists, right? how they painted plein air. But still, a lot of plein air painters, man, they take their sweet ass time. They're like, and they paint great. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. They do beautiful renditions and whatnot, the color and the tone and the composition and blah 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 blah. But oh man, it's not me. You know, it's not me. I'm sure that this is not them either. I'm sure that they're like, well, they've told me, you're too sloppy, man. Yeah, but that's me. I'm sloppy. I'm sloppy Jose. I like the freedom. And with freedom comes responsibility. and part of that responsibility is being okay, right? Being okay with maybe not everybody likes it, you know, and being okay with your mind especially. Because the mind, as I've said before, man, the mind will start messing with you and say, you're not good enough. You're not good. Why don't you take your time and really make it really nice? Do it right the first time. This is one of the guys I love to listen to. His name is Grant Cardone. He's always talking about that. You know, he's always talking about like one of the things that stops you in life. It's your upbringing, right? And he says your parents, your dad or your mom or whoever, you know, your guardians or whatever, they're always teaching, do it right the first time. It always cracks me up when I hear him say that, because it's so true. You know, everybody's like, do it right the first time, and you know, and if you do it right the first time, then you can. This is one of the things that I hear in art all the time. Learn how to paint right, so that then you can do abstract painting. I'm like, what the hell, man? Are you saying that abstract painting is wrong? That it's just a bench, or it's just, you know? It's like, what? It's hilarious. Like, learn your basics. Not your basics. No, I say learn your basics. You should learn some basics, whatever that is, in your style. No, not learn your basics. Learn the rules and then break them, and you know, all these things. And I'm like, man, how do you know? How do you know I don't want to learn rules? Maybe I want to create rules, and then I want to break those rules that I created. You know, I don't know. Hell, there's so many ways of doing it. Don't let people tell you that there's just one way or that. You know, this is my gig. I love painting fast, but you know, that's not everybody's thing, and it shouldn't be, because everybody sees the thing different. What I'm trying to say is, whether you do it fast or slow, do it with freedom. Do it with freedom. And you know, it's not about style. That's another thing that a lot of people focus on. They're like, man, I gotta get my style right. You gotta get painting. Don't worry about style right now. You're like, it's like going in for the wrong thing. It's like you want to be a professional athlete, and you're like, man, I can't wait till I get, you know, like all the parties and the girls and the, you know, all the money and the cars. You're doing it for the wrong thing. That's not why you become an athlete. You become an athlete because you love the sport. You start there, you know. And style is one of those things that it's very egocentric. It's like, man, I gotta get my. See, I believe that's one of the things that stops most artists. That's one of the things that has stopped me. Not only from creating art, from selling it. Because it's not good enough. See, if you don't have a style, it's not good enough. That's what people say. People always talk about, you know, stupid things like that. If you don't have a set style, it's not good enough. Man, nobody knows that. Who knows that? Hey, thank you so much, Dan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Fun MoMA 3. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love that, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys have like, I love Instagram. You guys have like some fun energy. I love that. So, yeah, I mean, getting back to that thing, you know, it's like the style, man. You gotta get the style right. It's like, oh, don't worry about no stinking style right now. The style is the last thing you want to be thinking about. You want to get some paint on canvas. And you want to do that a few thousand times. And let style come to you. I know it's hard. I know it's hard because the mind wants to... See, when you paint, you're not operating from mind. That's the thing. That's another one of my je ne sais quoi, guys. When you paint, you're not operating from mind. You're operating from heart. You know, because the mind is scared, and rightfully so, because you know, everything is a threat to the mind. So the mind is scared. The mind wants to control. The mind's like, you're not gonna make it if you don't have style. Remember what you read? Remember what the artist said over there? You're not gonna make it if you don't have style. You're not gonna make it unless you have a uniform, cohesive style. That's what some idiots out there are saying. It has to be cohesive. It has to be, you know, it's all gotta look uniform. Dude, this ain't no ballet dance. Like this is not a, you know, performance where we all have to dance in the same rhythm at the same time signature. This is painting. You know, one painting may look like this. The next one might be a black bird. You know, the next one might be a train station. I don't know. The next one might be, you know, 10 might look just like this one, just because I'm playing with different tone. There shouldn't be no rules. And all these things. The reason I'm talking about this, guys, is because this is the kind of stuff that stops us. You know, it's gotta be a certain way. It's gotta be this way. It's gotta be that way. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Who made those rules? Person should be kicked in the ass. Whoever made those rules. Those are for losers. Rules are for chumps. Chumps. It's art. It's art. It's freedom. It's super freedom. I think that's one of the reasons why people get drawn to art, the freedom of it. I mean, I remember reading about the Impressionists when they were like young guys, how they used to go and see Edouard Manet's paintings, right? They're like, man, we got to go check out Manet because this dude is doing something crazy, you know? And this guy, his brushstrokes are even looking like crazy, you know? His brushstrokes are, you can see the brushstrokes. You know, and these guys were psyched out about Manet. You know, we don't do that anymore. We for the most part, we're like, oh no, derivative. That person's doing something derivative, or we say stuff like, oh yeah, it's too abstract, or now you know. It's all these things. Like we get so offended by abstract art, even though it's so old, or we get so disgusted by classical art. Some people that are into abstract art, they get upset about classical art. There's nothing wrong with classical art, man. If you don't like to do it, it's cool, but don't, you know. There's some great people doing classic art out there. Santos is one of them, you know. This dude's making some great stuff. Jeremy Lipking, man, that guy's fabulous. He's doing some great stuff. You know? Why are so many people hating on a hustle? You know, everybody's got their angle. My stuff is man, I just puke on it. Blah, it's fast. Ah, there it is. You know? I just puke on it. You know? But that's not everybody. That's me. You know, maybe that's more than me. More people like to do that. You know, but everybody does different. Or like how people talk about Jackson Pollock. They're like, man, I could do that. No, because you're taking away the context. He did it in a time when no one was doing that shit. And if you did that, you look stupid. You know, you were going to fight the establishment, as he did, if you were doing that. Just like the Impressionists, now we look at these paintings and we're like, oh, these cookie jar paintings or whatever. Those, you know, every time we see a Renoir or something, man, Renoir was an avant-garde in his time, you know? Renoir was probably the Banksy of his time, for all we know. These cats were doing things differently. But anyways, man, I love ranting. Maybe because I get to do it when I'm painting. But you know, it's to each their own. Everything's different. We can all be like super different and be the same if we wanted to. I love that. It's the horn that says, paint the creepy black figure in the background. That'd be hilarious, man. Let's do that. Let's do that. Just, because it's Halloween. Let's do that. Let's paint a creepy black figure. It's all super bright. Thanks for that idea, Insta. Let's do this. Let's see. Let's put him to scale, though. It's gonna look super, super creepy. Just maybe someone behind the trees here. And no. I know. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do him right here. Let's do him a little bit off scale, maybe a little large. Yeah. That's totally cool. Like, what is he doing there? What's that guy doing there? That is so hilarious. In a super pastel painting, right? He's just standing right there, like. Let's paint him a mean shadow too. Man, I love this idea. Let's paint him a mean shadow right here. What's this guy doing over here? How did that guy get into this painting? I love that. Here, let's make him a little outline to really like show him that he has presence, This is totally Halloween. Let's make him a little outline. Give him presence. Outline is something that I started learning to do after looking at Dali's paintings. If you see Dali's paintings, his figures, they have a really cool, sort of like an aura in his figurative work. Yeah. This was all Insta Hornet's idea. I was happily painting a happy little landscape. I was Bob Rossing it, and then he's like, dude, make it creepy. Dude, I'm totally gonna make it creepy. Yeah, there we go. I love it. All right, there it is, dude. Let's not make it too complicated. What's that guy doing there? What does he want? I love that. Imagine something totally creepy in like Monet's water lilies, like an alligator, some one of those mystical creatures from that show. I started watching that show with my wife, Stranger Things. Some mystical creature from the upside down. Yeah, there we go. There he is. Hey, thanks, Insta Hornet. I like that. I like that. It's totally Halloween. I should have been doing a pumpkin. I'm Bob Rossing it here when I should have done a pumpkin or something. Maybe paint a Pennywise or something. Guys like to paint that. I've seen some artists doing a great job doing painting Pennywise, the It character. Yeah. Man, I love Instagram. The engagement here is like so awesome. This is one of the reasons I love painting on board. I mean, I'll paint on anything, but on board, I like scratching my canvases. You know, with the back end of the brush, sort of a, just, you know, like sorrow, you know, just for fun, right? And this stuff really allows you to go bananas with it. Let's put some light, because I think it needs some light. You know, some like hard light. All right, totally spooky. Let's put some hard light, some sparkles, or not sprinkles, sparkles. This is very hard light right here. Oh yeah, there it is. Shanaz says, if I'm bored, why not paint a haunted house just for fun really quick? No, I gotta get back to work. I mean, I am working, but I got some commissions to finish. I would love to do that right off, you know. That'd be so awesome. Guys, creepy cloak entity. Yeah, huh? More like a creepy cloak entity now. That would be like totally weird. I mean, it's already as weird as it gets right there. How long would this take to dry? Fawn Moma says it'll take probably about 3 weeks, maybe 4 tops, with the weather right now, with a little cold weather. But you know, yeah, because I think the guy right there looks like he's just, you know, he's just standing there. Like, what's this guy doing? Yeah, who knows what he's doing? He's doing something. Who invited him over, anyways? He looks more like a traveler. Then I didn't do my job right. Then, if he looks like a traveler, let's cloak him up. Totally yeah. Looks more Matrix now. There it is. There's our little man. What is he doing? He looks super creepy, like he came out of the water. Here, let's put some yeah, there we go. Let's make him a little bit creepier. There it is. There it is. Totally creepy. You know, it's the Hornet. It was your idea. It was your idea to put the creepy dude in there. So, you know, I'm pleasing people today because it's Halloween. I don't know. A lady where? Is it that? The little small thing? Probably, huh? Yeah, it's totally creepy. So these are 2 white figures in the background. Totally. I can see those right there. I don't know. For all we know, all of a sudden we're gonna start finding all kinds of creepy stuff in this painting. It's going to be this painting is going to be the spookiest painting probably I've done in a while. It's totally death. Yeah, I think this is way cool. Give me a little bit of nightmares here. Let me make it a little darker that way you guys can see. Dude, this is totally Halloween. I love that. Trick or treats at the door, Walker. You're just in time. I was making one of those, one of my I was Bob Rossing it, really. I was like, man, happy little trees and whatnot, right? I'm like, yeah, then the sun and blah blah. And then Insta Hornet's like, dude, let's do this. Let's make this creepy. Put a creepy figure. And then all of a sudden other people start showing up to the party. Like this little lady right here and those two little guys back there. So yeah, totally creepy. So that's how it is, guys. I hope you guys had a fun time here. I hope you guys, really enjoy. This is the mess I made right now. Yeah, this painting is totally spooky now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sell it now. Hey guys, if any of you guys are into this creepy stuff, because I don't know if my wife is gonna let me keep this one. I'm probably gonna more than likely I'm gonna auction it on eBay. So yeah, the figure is the one who made all the mess. It's so creepy, guys. Like, and now Shanaz found that another a brown zombie coming out of the water. I don't know where you see that. Oh, is that we're gonna start? We're gonna start. It's like kids looking at clouds. Watch. So yeah, guys, it's way creepy. Yeah, I don't think my wife is gonna let me keep it. She's automatically gonna see this and she's gonna be like, dude, you were doing an Instagram, huh? An Instagram live. Anything goes here, guys. I guess anything goes here. Guys, take care. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys, you guys are an awesome, audience and buds. You guys are cool buddies. And I like it. I like it. Where do you guys see the zombie? I don't see any zombie around here. Just between the two trees. Oh, I totally see it. You guys are looking at the form right here. Yeah, it's way spooky now for my style. I'm all about happy thoughts and bright little colors and and man, I gave in to social pressure. I gave in to social pressure right here, guys. Yeah. Man, everybody's seeing the zombie now. The zombies crawling out of the water. All kinds of stuff start happening once you start paying attention to it. See, that's one of the things. You know what? I used to play with images and flip them, like get transparencies and flip them. This was one of like my hobbies when I was in high school. I used to do like large murals, and I used to get transparencies from old masters. And if you flip them, I think because they're so symmetrical, some of them, you start seeing all kinds of weird stuff, like really bizarre stuff. If you flip them and put them together, right, like side by side. And that was something I used to do, and it used to freak me out because I used to see all kinds of weird stuff, Like I remember doing one with the Assumption of Mary by Domenico's Teocopoulos, the El Greco, the painter nicknamed El Greco, and it was the Virgin Mary rising to the heavens. But if you get it, you turn it into transparency, and you flip it, and you put two side by side. It's the weirdest thing. You can see a goat right in the middle. It was so weird. I used to be like, oh man, I'm not playing with this anymore. And I don't believe in any of that stuff. And it's Halloween, so I have to think about something that freaked me out a while back. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for hanging out. I got to get back to doing some more artwork. Guys, this was super fun. It was super Halloween. And, you'll be seeing more of me. So hang out. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing another one. I don't know if I'm going to do one later tonight. I think my kid, I have to take him trick-or-treating. But I'll definitely come back and do another one. Holy goat. All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.